welcome back to the channel. So this is your girl Angelique. So I wanted to record a video for you guys and kind of go over such thing called cutoff season. So I know 2022 came in and everybody's like, oh, I need to make more money, or oh, I need to cut people off if they're not giving the same energy that I'm giving them, whatever the case may be. But I wanted to talk about that only because I don't think that there is a specific thing called cutoff season. So before I get started and talking about what I'm talking about, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate it. And then as well, let's pinpoint out, I am not a therapist, so if it's not good for your life, then okay. But this is, a channel where we can grow together, build ourselves together, and make things happen. So getting into the mix of it, I don't think that there is a cutoff season, only because, how would you feel if someone, cut you off after, a mistake, right? Or how would you feel if God, of course, great example, how would you feel if God said, okay, well, they made a mistake, but I'm not going to forgive them at all. And then they're going straight to hell. Like, how would you feel about that? Like, of course, everybody says, oh, God forgives, but I don't. That's not the great mindset to have. That's really not the great mindset to have. Because, just like thinking, okay, well, I have a daughter, 2-year-old daughter, and she goes and maybe, let's say, she goes and spills milk on the floor, right? And I say, you know what? You spilled milk on the floor. I told you not to spill milk on the floor. So you're going into timeout, and you're not coming out of timeout until I tell you you're not coming out of timeout. Or I'm not feeding you anything else because you spill milk on the floor. That is not right at all. So we have to put ourselves in that in that person's shoes, because you never know how that affects someone, right? So going out through life, I wouldn't say that there is a cutoff season. Of course, if someone maybe has crossed the line and done things like, over and over and over and over and over again, of course, you need your space to heal. But I won't say that you need to just cut that person off altogether. Like, of course, be cordial with somebody. You still have to love them regardless, because God loves us, even though we may be, out here shacking up, maybe, we may be lying, we may be stealing, we may be, doing all kind of things that are breaking God's 10 commandments. Like, of course, like we all sin, we all come short, but as well, I won't say again that there is a cutoff season. Everybody deserves a second chance, a third chance, fourth chance, because I'll be honest, God has given me several chances, time and time again, even if I say, oh God, I'm not going to do this again, and I turn back around and do it. Or just like, a long time ago when I used to drink or whatever, and I said, oh God, I feel so bad, but I'm letting you know now, if you get me past this throwing up stage and me not feeling good, I'm not going to drink no more. And then I'll go right back to drinking the next day. So with that cutoff season thing, I really don't like when people say that, because that's the same thing with family. Family, some people have like a close-knit family, some people don't. So even with family, even if you have a situation with family where it's not, the best situation, I don't think that it's a thing is, oh, well, I'm just going to cut them off, because you're going to need family, especially if you say, oh, well, I have friends, I don't need family. Some friends are going to walk away. Some friends not going to be at important events, or some friends are not always going to be there. Some friends are going to turn on you. So that's when family comes in, and you definitely want to have family there. Now, even if it's a situation to where, you have a friend and that friend, you know, crossed you a little bit or whatever the case may be, of course, you know, it's okay to keep your eye on that friend. Like, okay, I'm going to make sure that that person doesn't cross me again. So, you know, you would have to switch up a little bit of things that you would normally maybe talk to them about, and, you know, kind of disclose a little bit of information, but not as much as you would have, you know, originally. But, you know, I think that it's a good way to maybe close yourself, but not necessarily say, you know what, I'm exiting this person out of my life altogether. They can go to HELL for all I care. You know, like, that's not the mindset that you have to have. And then it's not a mindset that you necessarily need to grow, if that makes sense. So you don't have to be mean about it. You don't have to, you know, blast them out on social media, or, you know, blast them to everybody. Oh, well, such and such did this to me, or, you know, they said this about me, so I'm going to retaliate and say this about them. You don't have to do all of that. Like, sis, slow down. You don't have to do all of this. Sometimes people say take the high road, and sometimes people say, oh, I'm going to take the low road because they took the low road. But you don't have to take the low road. Take the high road, because guess what? If God was to say, okay, well, they messed up several times, so guess what? I'm going to take the low road, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that she's been doing this, 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 and this. You don't want your business out, because guess what? Everything that comes, that goes on in the dark always comes to light. So you always have to remind yourself of that. Even if you're saying, oh, well, they did something to me, so I'm going to blast them on social media. What if they know something about you? And some people always say, oh, I don't care. But everybody will care if their personal business is blasted on social media. Even some of the famous people don't like certain parts of their lives to be exposed on social media. Everybody knows that. So in this message, I just wanted y'all to know that there is no such thing as cutoff season, or there shouldn't be a thing as cutoff season. Like, what is cutoff season? Like, it doesn't make sense. I know it's 2022 and everybody says, oh, we need to match energies, but you don't necessarily have to match energies, because you are being judged on how you treat others, not how others treat you. So be mindful that if you are out here saying, oh, there's a cutoff season, or, you know, I'm just going to disown this family member, or I'm going to disown this friend of however plus years, you got to think about it. Like, okay, would God want me to do this? Am I setting a good example for people around me that's possibly watching me, or thinking that I'm their role model, and then I'm doing this on the flip side? So I hope you guys enjoyed the little chit chat. I didn't want to make a long drawn out conversation, but again, this talk was about cutoff season. Just be mindful, you guys. You know, be kind, be nice. I understand that, you know, this pandemic may have, you know, worn heavy on us, and it kind of has changed people's mindset, but you still have to stay the course. You still have to be kind and be nice to people, because you never know what people are going through, and this country is not getting any better at all. So you have to make sure that it keeps a little bit of peace, just a little bit of peace. And I promise you, going about your situations this way could definitely help. Not cutting someone off and saying, you know what, I'm just done with them, you know, because you never know what they will potentially go through, or you potentially go through, and you may sit back and think, well, I wish I had this person to talk to, or I wish I had this person to go to and say, you know what, I just need to vent, you know. But again, thank you guys for watching this video. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos about anything. So definitely comment down below if you want us to talk about something, or want me to talk about something with you guys. I can definitely make a video of that. But again, thank you guys for watching. Take care. Bye.